Have you been struggling with getting tickets inside of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity? Well, in this video, we are going to be showing you the best ways to getting tons of tickets inside of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, including what you should do inside of the game to get more, what pets you should equip to get more, and what areas you should grind in to get more tickets. Now, some of the things I'm going to show you are straightforward, but for a lot of players who struggle, they want to know every single method that will help them. So I'm going to be showing everything that I can do to help you get more tickets inside of the game. Anyways, let's get right into this video. Now, the first step is by actually going back to the main world to show you what you are missing out on if you do these steps incorrectly. Now, as you can see, there are tons and tons of tickets on the floor in which you will be rewarded with if you pick up. So I would recommend picking them up if you can. The second thing is to use an auto clicker when grinding inside of the game. Reason being is you will be rewarded with bubbles, and I'll explain why this is important later on. Now, as you can see, there is an option for you to sell your bubbles and earn yourself gems inside of the game, in which if you step on that particular sell thing, you will be rewarded with tickets inside of the game when you convert your bubbles into tickets. Now, forgive me for saying gems earlier. I was referring to tickets, but I may accidentally say the word gems a few times in this video, as I'm so used to that currency being important inside of games. Now, although you can convert bubbles into tickets, I will not recommend you guys to sell it here in the main world. The reason being is in the main world, every 10 bubbles, you will only get one ticket. Now, as you saw at the beginning of the video, if you go to Robot Factory World, which is the third island, when you sell your bubbles for tickets, it will only cost you 5 bubbles for one ticket, which I find really helpful in contrast to you grinding in the game. Now, obviously, there are probably going to be better areas in which you can get more and more tickets for, selling your bubbles, of course. But this is a really simple trick that many players forget about, and they sell their bubbles in the main dice world. So I would recommend selling it here because you're getting double as much rewards for the same amount of bubbles. Now, the second thing I'm going to recommend you guys to do, especially if you don't already have a lot of luck inside of the game, is when you are hatching pets inside of the game, go to Island 2, which is this mining world. Now, why am I saying this mining world specifically? Well, there is this egg right here in which you can get this really easy legendary pet, and as you can see by my percentage on the screen, it is a really easy pet to get. Now, what you want to do is actually use some luck potions when hatching this particular egg. And when you back from the egg and come back to it, you will see that the chances of you getting this pet is really high. And the reason why I want you to hatch this particular egg and get this particular pet, especially if you're bad inside of the game and not that good, is because with better pets inside of the game from the dice world or whatever they call this world, you will be getting tons and tons more diamonds when grinding in the game. Now, as you can see by the pets I have equipped currently, these are the pets that will contribute to you being able to hatch inside of the game. Now, as you can see by the pets I have equipped inside of the game, all these pets came from that particular egg specifically, in which they will contribute to you being able to pick up more and more diamonds when grinding inside of the game. This may not seem that significant in the sense that you are only equipping low tier legendaries, but you do have to consider many players inside of the game struggle with getting rare and rare pets like the tier 2 and the tier 3 legendaries. So this little mini interesting fact will probably help them a lot more than you think. Now, if this did help you out, by the way, make sure you click that like button. Anyways, let's go on to the next method. The third thing you want to look at is the mastery, as I mentioned in most of my videos. The reason why you want to look at the mastery is because with this new dice mastery, if you scroll down a little bit further, you will see that the amount of rewards you get from maxing it out is really good. Now, how is it really good? Well, especially as you can see by these mini games, if you max out that mastery, you will be able to play this mini game more, in which you will be able to get rewards like keys and potions, and you can use those keys and potions to getting more and more tickets. In case you don't already know, in the spawn world of this dice area, there is a board game area in which you go around the map almost like in Monopoly. On that board game, there is a chance for you to pick up tickets, in which if you play these particular mini games and get these dice, you can roll inside of the mini game to getting more and more tickets. Especially if you are a new player, there is a lot of those tickets that give you millions of tickets, in which will help you plenty inside of the game if you do roll enough. So I would recommend that you both play these mini games and max out the masteries for them, because the rewards you actually get are really beneficial. Now, the next thing is, if you are trying to pick up lots of tickets in the game, the only place you should be going to is the very last world inside of the ticket area. And the reason why you want to go to the last world is because in this particular world, there is the most drops of tickets on the floor. And these drops will be the best inside of the game when it comes to picking up tickets. So what else can you do inside of the game to getting lots of tickets? Well, as you know, there are always quests inside of the game that reward you with different rewards, including extra egg hatches, extra luck, and sometimes, as you can see by the mastery, you can even get extra pet equips. Obviously, with more pet equips, increases the amount of ticket multipliers you get on your pets, and those multipliers will directly help you getting more tickets when picking them up in the game. So make sure to do your quests and upgrade your masteries as much as possible. Now, there are rewards for playtime. Obviously, these rewards are anything from potions to keys and such. This is something that many players miss, and especially if you're not good in the game or you want to get more rewards, you should be opening them, and many players don't because they're already too good. So when you ask a lot of players, they're going to say these rewards are useless, but that's because they're already really good. Now, if you are not already really good in the game, I would still recommend opening them, as the rewards are really helpful for players that aren't already like super good in the game. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, by the way. As you can see from the start of the video, we have picked up plenty of tickets. Now, if you want to know more about picking up tickets, comment down below at the bottom of this video, in which other people may show you some of the tricks they used. But other than that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.